Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Adobe Animate to make a group of moving clouds similar to this. Let's get started. Go to File, New, choose Full HD, which will make your document 1920 by 1080. Make sure the frame rate says 24 and the platform type is ActionScript 3.0. Click Create. In your view, go ahead and make it 50 or 75, just so that you can see your entire canvas. Next, I'm going to go to File, Import, Import to Stage, and choose one of my gradient backgrounds. And I'll leave these checked. Place object in original position and put a check mark next to import as a single bitmap image and click import. Now Q on the keyboard or go up and select the free transform tool, hold down Alt and drag out your sky to cover the whole background. Down here in the layers panel, go ahead and title this Sky and place a padlock. While you're down here, go ahead and click the plus sign, and this is where we're going to put our clouds. I'll go ahead and name that right now. Clouds. Go back to File, Import, Import to Stage, and I will go find the file that I made. Here it is, Clouds, and I made a special one, and I titled it Clouds for Cloudy Sky Animation. And I'll click Open. And this time I'm going to uncheck the background because I don't want that, and I'm not going to check Import as a single bitmap image, and I'm just going to click Import. Now I can click multiple times on whatever cloud I'd like to move, so I'll try this one. And you can see it kind of isolates, and then I can move that. Hold down Alt and you can drag the corners to make it larger, or you could make it smaller depending on what you want. Now I'll move some of the other clouds around. How about this one right here? I'll move it down to the bottom and make it really large. One of the things that I don't want to do, I don't want to have the clouds go over the side. So I want to make sure it's inside the background. And I will choose this cloud. Now let me show you how to make a copy. So I'm going to click on this cloud, and on the keyboard press Control C and Control V, and there's my copy. So I'll put it over here, and just so it doesn't look exactly the same as this one, I'm going to go ahead and flip it like this. And maybe I'll put it down here. I'm going to add a few more clouds. So I'm going to copy this one, Control C, Control V. And it's okay if the clouds go over the top and the bottom here and here, but don't let them go over the sides. So it can come close, but don't let it go over. Okay. Now I am finished arranging my clouds. I'm going to use the selection tool up here and draw a selection around all of my clouds. And then I'm going to Control C on the keyboard and Control V to make a copy. And I want to make sure my clouds line up so that I have a seamless loop. So I'm going to move this up and get it as close as I can. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to move it to the side, and if you hold down Shift while you move it, it helps keep it in a straight line. So something kind of like that. I'm going to change the size, the view to 25 so I can see what I'm doing a little better. Now Control V again to make another copy of the clouds. And I'll move that up so they line up as perfectly as I can get it. Okay, now I'll move it to the side while I'm holding down Shift. And there's my 3 copies. Now I will click and drag a selection around all of them. And I'll go ahead and name this layer Clouds. And way over here in 12 seconds, maybe somewhere right there, and you can make it larger if you need to see what you're doing. I'm going to push F6 on the keyboard, and I will move these clouds. I'm going to hold down Shift and move the clouds, the first section of clouds, over the background, and then right-click somewhere in the clouds layer on the timeline and choose Create Classic Tween. And it wants to convert it to a symbol. Okay. Now you'll see that my sky is not showing. That's because I need to copy it all the way across. So I will go ahead and click in down on the sky layer and push F6, and now the sky's copied across. Let me click Loop, and I'll drag my looper all the way over my whole project. I'm going to put this on Fit in Window and then push play, and let's see what we have. All right, there we go. That's it for this project, everyone. Have fun.